Hey guys, it's Janis. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's been a long time because last month was my exam month and I was so busy, and right after that I went to Cambodia for another mission trip, so I also had no time to film a video. But now I'm finally free to make a video, and this video is gonna be about 8 tips for you to have a productive summer. The first thing I do is make a list, and this may seem unnecessary, but I find it really helpful to have all 6 weeks of my summer in focus. And on the left I have my summer bucket list, which is just fun things I want to get done in the summer, such as watch documentaries or make protein shakes. And on the right I have my actual homework list, and there are 2 columns. On the left is the homework and projects I need to get done this summer, and on the right are stuff I have to study to prepare for the coming term, such as studying for chemistry and writing notes for history. The next thing to do is to set a routine, and this is helpful because you're bound to get lazy in the summer and wake up at like noon or something, and by setting a routine you have a standard wake up time and a sleep time for you to adhere to, and this can help you maintain a good time management throughout the summer, and so that you don't sleep too much or laze around too much and you actually get stuff done. So what I'm doing here right now is writing out my sort of draft of my summer routine. Like, I'm writing down what time my wake up time should be, which is 7 o'clock in the morning, and what time my sleep time should be, which is 10:30. And this schedule more or less is the same as my normal school schedule, except I get to wake up a bit later. And by following this routine I can set up my day really nicely so that I don't lose track of my time. And I also wrote in what time I will work out and run, which is in the morning, and also allocated some time slots to studying and taking breaks and all that stuff. And this is just a really rough draft, but it helps keep my days in focus so I can more or less have a routine of what I can do, so I can manage my time really well. So one great attribute of summer is that I have a lot of free time, and I like to spend that time working on my big goals. For example, every day after lunch I have allocated an hour to my languages, which is German and Spanish currently, and I will spend the hour either reading something in that language or listening to a podcast. Speaking of reading and podcasts, the summertime is actually a great time for you to catch up on your reading and learn a lot more stuff. So I love reading during the summer, and I'm currently reading some novels, and also I love listening to podcasts, and on this app in my phone called Castbox I have tons of podcasts. My favorite is Dear Hank and John, which is just a comedy podcast about death, but I also love College Info Geek and TED Talks because these are more educational talks, I guess. And in the summer I have a lot more time, so I also love using the time to watch documentaries because I normally don't have time for this kind of stuff. And so I know that there are tons of great documentaries on Netflix if you have Netflix, but I don't, so I use YouTube to watch some of those random documentaries. And in these 2 days I've already watched one about North Korea and also about prisons in America. So I love watching documentaries to expand my horizons and learn more about the world. But being productive doesn't always mean learning and studying, and you can also do other things to be productive. And this summer I tried to clear out my closet as one of those things. So normally in the school year I always want to clear out my closet, but I never have enough time to really get down to do it. And so in the summer when I have time, I like to clean up my closet and throw away a lot of my old clothes, and also buy new things to be in my closet for the next year. And after this clean out, I actually had a bunch of clothes that I could give away to other people and also donate, so this sort of task really benefits everyone. The next thing is to volunteer, and this is possibly the best thing you can do with your free time, even though it is not technically productive in the sense of the word, but you can learn so much more from one volunteer experience than hours and hours of studying, in my opinion. So I went to Cambodia last week to hang out with some kids and teenagers, and I've already met all of these people the last time I went to Cambodia in April. And so going there was such a great experience because I experienced so much love from everyone, and I can't explain it, but it was just one of the best trips of my life. And so I think that volunteering can really change your life and help you learn to put things in perspective. So it is also a productive thing you can do with your time. The next few tips are more student-centric, and the first one is to join a university course if you are a high school student. So I'm going into my final year of high school, or secondary school as we call it here, and so I joined a university course this summer, and I will learn about law, such as climate change law and also internet domain name dispute law, I think. And I'm so excited because I've been wanting to study law forever, and with this summer course I get a chance to have a taste of university life, and it is such a precious learning opportunity. So if you have the resources to join this kind of thing, just do it. But if you are unable to join any courses, then you can still get ahead in your academic studies by reading your textbook or making notes during the summer so that you're well prepared for the next year of studying. And for me, I'm going to be doing tons of past papers this summer because my public exam is next year. And aside from that, I'll be spending a lot of time doing my projects that are due by the end of this year, and so a lot of my summer is also going to be spent on doing these projects. And that completes this video. So next week I'm going to film a Q&A video on my studying, and so if you have any questions for me regarding my study habits or study tips and anything like that, then please leave me a comment so I will answer them next week. And also tell me what videos you'd like to see next. So thank you so much for watching my channel and staying here for so long, even though I haven't been here for a whole month. But yeah, love you guys, and bye!